Hello, greetings everyone, Marcus here. There's a mindset that continues to repeat itself over and over again in this industry, and having a clear understanding of this mindset could remove a wedge between you, your home-based business, and your financial abundance. So it's a good idea to get real clear on this subject. Now, it starts with a girl that came walking into a convenience store in my town, and she was all ratty around the edges. She had holes all in her sweater, her hair was all unruly, the car she pulled up in had obviously been through the wars, and she comes walking up to the counter with a stack, and I mean a stack of lottery tickets. There must have been 50 or 100, I don't know, but it was huge. And she starts feeding them into this lottery machine, and all I could think was that this woman comes from a mindset of an opportunistic thinker, and I'm going, her whole idea of financial abundance is a lottery machine. Scared me to death. But then I started thinking of the so-called entrepreneurs that I run into in the home-based business industry every day out there on the internet, that they are also coming from what I would call an opportunistic mindset. What do I mean by that? Well, I would venture to guess, and I'm probably being pretty conservative here when I say 80% of the people in the home-based business industry, some that have been there for years, are what I would call opportunity seekers. Again, these are the kind of people that buy anything and everything thinking that it might make them some money. They're also the kind of people that continuously turn over every rock thinking they're going to find that silver bullet. Right now, they're good people. They have desires and goals like everybody else, and they deserve to make a living online, but they go into it with the idea of making, let's just say, 10K a month, all right, because I think that's probably a kind of an industry standard, and they think they're going to do it in the first 90 days that they get involved with the home-based business industry. So our entrepreneur steps out and decides that he's going to take his shot, okay? So he gets his bow and arrow out here and he starts searching around the internet, and he comes across a product, and he says, oh man, look at that product. If I own that product, then I could show this to all my friends and family, my business associates, and before I know it, they'll see how well I'm doing with this product, and I'll be making that 10K a month. I'll probably do it in 6 to 8 weeks, but we'll give it 90 days to be conservative, okay? So that's it. I'm in. I'm an entrepreneur here. I'm going for it. So they go for it, and they start spending, let's say, $150 a month, and after about maybe 2 to 3 months, they start making $75 a month. Now they're thinking in their mind, okay, well, I'm building my business. This is going pretty well. I'm making $75 a month. I think things are going pretty well. I mean, you and I would look at that and say this is a kind of a negative math equation, but they love it. So they continue on. And in the meantime, they've been on the internet and they run across a system or a program, and they go, oh man, look at that system. If I combine that system with this product, there's no way I'm not going to make my $10,000 a month. I'll probably do it in 6 to 8 weeks, but we'll give it 90 days to be conservative. But I've got to do this because I'm serious about my business. I'm going for it. I'm in. Give me that. So off they go. And now they're spending $360 a month, and maybe they do increase their income some. They're up to $175 now, but they've been doing this for about 6 to 9 months, and they're starting to wonder now why they have not been able to attain that 5 figures a month. And they're kind of beating their head against the wall, but they don't want to give up because they're determined to reach their goal. So they continue to search online, though, and they come across the guru, and they go, oh man, the guru, look at that, I've got to have this. I mean, look, all I have to do is spend $2,000, and I know if I spend that $2,000 with this guru, there's no way I'm not going to have my $10,000 a month, and I know I'll probably do it in 90 days or less. I've got to have this because I'm a serious entrepreneur, and on top of that, I'm going to own in my inventory the silver bullet. And oh man, if I had that silver bullet, then I'm just going to be raking in the cash. That's it. I'm in. I'm a serious entrepreneur. I'm going for it. 2K goes down, and off they go. Well, another 6 months or a year goes by and really very little, if anything, changes. And what's sad about this is one of two things happen. Either they quit, they get out altogether, and they've wasted a bunch of money, or the cycle repeats itself all over again, sometimes multiple times. And what's really too bad about it is that they're just shooting arrows at the internet, and the bottom line is these arrows, they all have feathers on the back like all arrows do, except in this case they look like this, dollar signs, because all this guy's doing is throwing money at the home-based business industry, throwing money at the internet. And you know what, guys? He's never going to go anywhere for a couple of reasons. One, this is not a business plan. Okay, this is throwing darts at the internet. And the reason we say that is because this man lives in a world of opportunistic thinking. Now there's another approach. And when you're with a community of very serious entrepreneurs that are serious about their business, they didn't get in this to fail. They didn't get in this to just mess about. Okay, they got in this to achieve their goals and truly operate a legitimate business online. And they're what I would call strategic entrepreneurs. Okay, and these strategic entrepreneurs operate from an entirely different mindset. First of all, their business is centered around them. In other words, their business revolves around them. Okay, so here's you in the center of your business, and with that you have a strategic plan, a specific plan, and you also use the leverage of the internet to multiply your business, to completely leverage your business. And you go, okay, I'm starting to understand this now, but how would I go about this? Well, when you're working with the proper community, where you have every ounce of training on every different type of marketing so that you can approach that marketing professionally, then you go about using tools such as PPV. Or perhaps you like the idea of PPC. You've heard of PPC before, and you've heard of some nightmare stories, but knowing how to do it professionally, you think, that's what I would like to be doing, because the leverage is incredible. Or maybe you're fascinated with the social media aspect, and so you go after leveraging your business with Facebook PPC. Or maybe you'd like to become an expert in a particular area, and you decide to start blogging about that subject. The bottom line is, all of this comes back to one central location, and that is your capture page. And when you have a professional capture page with people finding your business online professionally, they go through your capture page. Now they become your leads. Now, this is your lead. This is not somebody else's. It doesn't belong to some other company. This is yours. This is your business, and you're becoming a serious business owner. Now, what happens to that lead once he goes through your capture page? Well, he's brought into a professional autoresponder. And from there, he's brought into a very professional sales funnel, not another replicated website, but a specific sales funnel about you, your business, and what you have to offer to that individual. Okay? From there, they're brought to this part, which I love the most, which is incredible free content. And this free content has tons of value. In fact, so much value that this person is saving it to their favorites, because they've got to get back to this free content, because the value that they're getting out of this is more rewarding to their current business than anything they paid for online already. And all they've done is been searching through your site at this point. They haven't even bought anything from you, and they're already getting more value than anywhere else they've ever gone. Then from there, perhaps it goes to a professional webinar that this person can really see what your business is about, and then ultimately it comes down to the close, where you can meet with your prospect and have a serious business conversation and bring that person into your business, which ultimately brings you income. But most importantly, I think, makes you a very serious mentor or leadership member, or at the very least a professional business owner on the internet. And believe me, that has so much value. People need the knowledge that you have. And when you become well educated in the different professional marketing methods that are going to bring people into your business like a professional, these individuals really need your help. So you're offering so much value. But you know what else you're doing? Even, and I might add this real quickly, even if you don't want to use expensive or risky, if you feel that it's risky or overly expensive to do PPC or PPV or Facebook advertising, you can even do some offline methods like some classified ads, or write some articles and really get some leverage, or continue blogging. Tons of free methods, but nonetheless, there's dozens of professional marketing methods back here. It all comes back to your capture page, which brings them to your professional funnel. And the real bottom line is that what you have here is tons of leverage, because remember, you're using the internet to give you that time freedom in your business. And I have to tell you that there is something that I feel is more important than even the money, and that is the time freedom that leverage can really bring you by using the internet. So leverage is very critical. But the other thing that I find fascinating with all of this is that I don't care if I think that every and any 2-year-old little girl completely understands this concept. And you might wonder what I mean by that, but of course, do they understand PPV or Facebook marketing? No, they don't. Do they understand capture pages and leads? No, probably not. How about a sales funnel or a live webinar? No, they don't understand those things. But you know what they do understand? They understand being the center of their universe. They completely understand marketing for themselves just to bring them exactly what they desire, and whatever that may be. And they are professionals at that, and I think that's brilliant. I think it's the way life should be. The unfortunate part is every 2-year-old little girl, and little boy for that matter, grows up to become an adult. And what happens is they start honestly believing, they go, oh man, I couldn't possibly have the leverage of the internet working behind me. I couldn't possibly be sitting on a beach while a couple hundred people are looking at my business. I couldn't make that kind of money on the internet. I couldn't be a leadership member and mentor to others. I'm not intelligent enough for that. Well, you know what? You are intelligent enough, and you do deserve to make the money that you desire. There's absolutely no reason why you shouldn't have that. And all you need are the professional tools in place for you to be able to leverage your business like a professional. So you have a great choice here. You could be this guy, and the unfortunate part about this guy throwing darts at the internet is his back's against the wall. He's got nowhere to go. He lives in that world of opportunistic thinking. Or you can be this guy, the strategic entrepreneur, and I know that's you. So if you're pretty serious about your business and you'd really like to see some details about this, I would highly recommend stepping over to my site, which is winwithmarcus.com. Okay, and nobody's going to be hunting you down here. This is a way for you to get all the details, see for yourself if this is something that's right for you. In the meantime, I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you get serious about your business. I look forward to seeing you on the other side. We'll talk real soon. Bye for now.